It's working? Like it is. Yay! Hi everyone, it is I, Lolopoki, your Chief Cyber Officer, and today we are going to talk about cybersecurity. Yay! Specifically, we're going to talk about passwords and why I hate them and you should hate them too. Just enable, let's go. Hi Ted. Oh yeah, it's because Twitch does this thing where when you play a game with drops like Navaka Blade Point, because that's what I played yesterday, it just tags your streams automatically with the drops enabled thing. So yeah. Right. So today we're going to start a new thing that I wanted to do for a while. Where we are just going to talk about cybersecurity stuff, but not the boring things and the super technical things. Um, More like a simpler approach to how you can secure yourself online, because it's quite important, but not a lot of people actually does know how to how to do that in an efficient way. Look at him with his little tuxedo. Hi, Gio. Oh yeah, also I'm multi-streaming, so I'm both on YouTube and Twitch for that, because with YouTube I can have the VOD more accessible, so it will be easier for me like that to do some edition after. Yay. Yay. So, I think that this will be a short stream, but we will see, we'll see. I have a lot of things to say, but I don't want to be too long, so we'll try to just we'll try to just be short. Yeah. So first of all, what is a password? I'm pretty sure that you know what is a password, but you know it's a corporate presentation there, so we need to start with the beginning. So a password is a secret, is that it's known only by you. It is used to prove your identity when you try to access some protected things. Okay. That sentence is not from Wikipedia, even if it seems like it is. It's just me explaining what is a password with my own words, and we can also try to explain this with a little metaphor. It's a word that can pass. Yes, exactly. um, okay, so imagine you go to the gym, or well, maybe not, because if you are interested in cybersecurity stuff, maybe you don't actually go to the gym, but whatever. You go to a place with you know, different lockers, because a lot of people are going to store things there, so you can have different lockers where you can put some stuffs and some private stuffs, like your porn magazine or just your credit card, telephone, etc. So each lockers have a number so that you can, you know, you can just retrieve, know where, in which lockers are your things. So each lockers have a number, and everybody basically knows what are the numbers, and someone can know what is your locker, but you don't want people to know what is actually inside your locker, because you have some really private stuff there. This video is gonna end up on his resume. Yeah, maybe not, because I just said porn. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, because you can hide whatever you want. Graphic design is very patient. Yep. I'm a pro graphic designer there. So you have lockers, and you can choose one that is free. So let's say you choose the you choose this one. You choose the number 8. Why 8? I don't know, but you want to use the lockers number 8. So you can put there a lot of private stuff. So I don't know, credit card, I don't know how to draw a credit card. Let's say this is a credit card. Yep, definitely a credit card. You can put your phone, because why not? The old design phone, because I don't know how to draw new phones. Yep. You can put there some money, maybe. Basically, things that you don't really want other people to access easily. So if you want to protect this locker, you will have to put a lock on it. That's why it's a locker, right? So you can have, let's say, a key. Yeah, I know how to draw. This is definitely a key that is super important. Because if you want your things to be really protected, you need this key to have some properties. This key is supposed to be unique for only your locker. You don't want this key to be able to open other locker, and you don't want your locker to be opened by other keys, right? Because basically, if you can open the number 8 with the number 7 key, like the number 8 locker with the lockers number 7 locker. English. Basically, if you can open any lockers with any keys, keys are basically useless, and it's not safe at all. Not at all. So you want to have one key equal one locker, and you don't really want another key to open another locker, basically. Yep. To ensure yourself some safety. Another property that is super important is that this key is supposed to be unique. Like, there is only one number 8 key, and it's supposed to be only you who got it. Because if there are several keys in the nature, your things are not really protected, right? It's basically common sense. So where am I going with this? Basically, this key is your password. So if you go on the internet and you want to, let's say, open your bank account online, you have to set up, of course, an ID. So this is basically where you choose a locker. Usually this ID is something like your email or your phone number or other things. And you have to set up a key. So the key is your password. So the password is used to protect your account, and you can access your account even if only if you know the key and the ID of the locker, right? That's basically this on the internet, and that's why we need password on the internet. Passwords are meant to protect your important data and your important stuffs that you don't necessarily want other people to know or to access without your consent. But because this is kind of the title of this stream, passwords are actually a huge problem, because if you want to secure your password, you have to do a very strong passwords, because on the internet you are not going to choose just one locker to store your things. You are going to have a lot of different lockers, because basically each site needs a different ID and a different password. Or you can use the same ID across different sites, but you have to set up a password for each site. If you want your things to be really secured, your password needs to be really complicated, right? So basically, you want a password that is long. You want a password that is complex. It means that you use different types of symbols, and there's a typo there. Can I edit this? Okay, well, whatever. There is a typo there, ignore it. So different types of symbols, it means like you have to type letters, capital letters, special symbols, punctuation, exclamation mark, and numbers, of course. This password is supposed to be non-trivial. It means that you have to create a password that other people cannot just guess. Like, if my password is something like "it's me Lolopoke on Twitch" uh, I mean, someone that knows me can kind of guess these passwords. It's technically it is a good password because it's super long and it can be complex if you put some capital letters, and I can just add like 123 at the end and a little exclamation mark. So this can be a password that seems to be secure if you write it like that, for example. Yeah, I have a beautiful writing there. Remind me. 1, 2, 3, exclamation mark. Yep. Waiting for the moment when it turns out to be an elaborate ad for his friend. No, not really. My way to steal your channel. Please don't do that. So you see, this password seems to be kind of secure because there is capital letters there and there, small letters everywhere, numbers, and even a special symbol, right? But it kind of is a trivial password because basically there is my name there. So if you know my name, you already know a part of my passwords. There is a logical sequence of numbers. 1, 2, 3 is like super easy to guess, to be fair. And there is only one symbol at the end, and it's exclamation mark. You really don't have you really don't realize how many people have a password like this with a lot of trivial things that if you think long enough, you can just guess your passwords. It's super easy and super threatening because some passwords are there to protect bank account, are there to protect personal data, and whoa, orewa hacker da. You don't even need to be a super high-end hacker. You just need to know a bit about the person, and sometimes you can guess its password. So it's super important for the password to be non-trivial, and of course it has to be unique. So it means that you need to have a different passwords for each website, right? So if you have a Google account and an Amazon account and an Apple account and I don't know, eBay, etc., etc. Yep. For each website, you need to have different passwords, and that's where it starts to get super annoying, right? Because there is, I don't know, I don't have the numbers of the amount of account that people have online, but let's take an example. Even if you have only 10 accounts, which is not a lot, you already have to remember 10 different passwords. And all these passwords are supposed to be long, complex, and non-trivial. So you're supposed to remember things like ZQ7 dot A B D capital Z 88 dash. Yeah, it's you see, it's just, this is a super secure password, and you're supposed to do something like that different for each of your website. And only, even with only 10 accounts, you can see that it's really not convenient for you. Really not convenient. So passwords are super important, but they are really a pain in the ass. Yep. However, we can still fix this. I can fix him. Well, actually, you don't really fix passwords, but you can fix the login system of a website, usually. The solution is to stop using passwords, and I'm going to elaborate a bit. If you want to stop using passwords, actually you don't really stop using them, but use instead a password manager. So a password manager is a software that manages your password. Yep. End of the stream. Well, basically a password manager is like a safe where you can put all your passwords inside it, And you just need to remember the combination of the safe, right? So inside this safe, inside this password manager, PW manager, yeah, you can't read that. Yep, definitely. You have like the name of the website. So let's say you have your password for your Google account. You can also have the ID. And you will have your and you can have the password that is whatever you want. So basically, when you create a new account on a website, you can have a super strong password that you can create however you want with a lot of things, and you don't really need to remember it after because you can just put it in the safe, and the only password that you need to remember is the password of the safe. So of course, you have to have a really strong password in order to secure your password manager, but it's only one password that you need to remember ever. So it's super handy, right? These solutions can be really easy to use and basically free most of the time. For the basic usage, you don't really need to pay a software to do that. If you want the open source local password manager, you can have KeePass. This is a really well-known tool for cybersecurity, but I don't really recommend it for you if you're new to this because KeePass is a local solution, so it means that you have to have the hand over your files, and if you want to, let's say, create a password on your computer and then use it on your phone, you have to download an app that is not really official because KeePass is only on the computer, but you can download an unofficial KeePass app, and then you need to upload your password file to your phone only like with USB or through the cloud. And well, it's really not super handy for people on the for casual people on the internet. But you can use other solutions that are on the cloud and way easier to use. So you have Bitwarden, for example. This is the one I use, by the way. Really easy to set up, and it has all the basic function that you need for password manager. You can use one password, and basically, yeah, another password manager where you have to remember only one password. See, it's really clever how they name their software. There is Dashlane, and I'm very sure that there are other ones that I forget about, but basically, if you just go with one of these solutions, you're good to go. You're good to go. All the last three one or almost every other password managers have a pay subscription option, but you don't really have to pay, like I was saying, because there is also a free plan where you can just upload all your passwords and you just don't have some specific functions like the multi-factor authentication or thing like that, but it's super easy to set up. So if I go back to the safe things, having a password manager is basically having all your keys stored in a safe. So you have a safe and you just store your keys there. And on your keys, you just write the number of your locker. And whenever you need to go to a different locker and to know what is your password, you just open the safe with a super complicated code that you set up, and then you fetch the key and you can just open the locker without getting annoyed by all the other thing like, oh no, is that the good key? Oh, do I need to do another key? That's not exactly how keys work in real life, so this is the limit of the metaphor, but yeah, you got me, you got me. Um, Yeah, another thing about passwords, when I say stop using passwords, is because some people started to just think about how we can really fix passwords and how we can develop a new systems to replace them. And there is passkeys. So what are passkeys? Passkeys are basically passwords that you never interact with it. So how does it work? How does it work? Let's say you have your computer and you want to log in on Google, right? So usually you're supposed to go and enter your Gmail address and then your passwords. But if you have a passkey, you can just write your Gmail account, and then you will have on your phone a notification to say, hey, I noticed that someone is trying to connect to your Google account. Do you want to authorize that? If yes, can you please enter the PIN of your telephone or your Face ID or your fingerprint or something like that? So the thing is, with passkeys, your phone generates random passwords each time. And when you need to access it, you just use your biometric authentication or just your basic PIN, the only thing that you're supposed to know to unlock your phone to confirm the connection. So it's super easy because you really don't have to annoy yourself with any password. It's easier than password managers because you don't have to remember the password of your password manager. You basically just have to show your face to your phone or just use your fingerprint. And passkeys are really powerful. It uses a strong cryptographic method to protect your passwords. So of course the security thing is that if you don't protect your phone with biometric authentication or even with a strong PIN, it's kind of easy to hack it. But it's really more secure than just having your pretty poor passwords that can be guessed or that can be retried by basically everyone. So passkeys are still a new thing in the IT field. Not a lot of websites use them now, but Google use them. I set up it on Google to try it. I think PayPal is also starting to using them. Apple too, and a lot of other websites. I don't really remember. It's still new, but you can definitely watch this because I'm pretty sure that more and more websites will try to use passkeys. Discord use them too. You can set up some passkeys in Discord, and yep, it's really super handy. Even on a new computer, you don't really have to go through the hassle to connect to your password manager. You just have to have your phone on you, and it's super easy. Yep. So I have another thing to tell you. I think we're done with the subject of passwords today. So of course there was a lot of simplification there, but I believe that you understand the basic things of how to secure to secure your passwords. What if I use connect with Google or Facebook on like every site? That's a pretty good question. And that's a pretty interesting case because so this is called identity federation. Well, maybe it's not the good English term, but it's just a basic it's just a one-to-one translation of the French term that I know. But yeah, you can use this. This function is super easy and super handy for the users, and I strongly recommend you to use this when you can, if you don't mind having your Google or Facebook or whatever account linked to other websites. And I don't think there is huge security breaches if you do that. But you can do that only if your Google or Facebook account is also well secured. Yep. So first you need to have a really strong password for your Google account, you have to have multi-factor authentication set up. You have to have passkeys set up if possible, and then you can use your Google account to connect to other websites, because it means that if your Google account or Facebook account is not secured, if they got hacked, like the hacker just go and can log in to every other website. See, Google should be safe. Facebook though. What the heck is this? Is this like your mind right now? You let me just jump to the conclusion. Oh, there it is. So if you need to remember 3 things from this poor presentation, I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. So first, passwords are super important because they can prove your identity on the internet and they can protect your data, right? Thing that is really important there is prove your identity. Someone with your password can usurp your identity on some websites. However, they're not practical for the users at the system. Like, passwords are really a pain in the ass for almost everyone, and that's why a lot of passwords are really, really poorly secured. If you look at the top passwords used on the website, you will see password 123, and things like that. That is super, super easy to guess, and that is not secure at all. And the last point is to ensure your safety on the internet, you should try using a password manager or setting up passkeys on compatible websites. So I can add also use the connect with Google or Facebook thing that you mentioned, Ted. It's a way of securing also other website and having only one password to remember, but be sure that your account, your Google, your Facebook, your Apple account, whatever, is also super well secured with a strong password or a passkey. If you don't have any more questions, I think that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the little presentation. I will try to do that once in a month on also other interesting cybersecurity things. I hope it was easy enough. If you have any more questions or any more remarks toward the format, I really want to improve myself at doing this, so don't hesitate to criticize or tell me what was good and what was super bad. You can also left a comment under the replay or the video if I finished the video editing thing. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Yay! Yes, look, mom, I'm a YouTuber. See you soon, YouTube. See you soon, Twitch, and clap. The transition didn't. Yep. Yep. We like it. We like it. This is. Oh, let's go.